Okay, as you can see, I've got a row right here. I could go ahead and put my pickles up there if I wanted to by cutting and pasting, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this row by right-clicking, and then I'm going to go to delete, and you'll watch the entire row disappear there. Moves popcorn up. I'm going to insert a row right there. I'm going to go ahead and, so I've got two rows. I'm going to select 19 and 20 at the same time. I do that by just starting on the 19 and dragging. I can right click and go to cut, and you can see it's selected my bottom two rows there. See, it's selected my bottom two rows. That's what I call a squiggly line. I don't know what the technical name for it is, so I call it a squiggly line. And then I'm going to select 15 and 16 right here, and I can go up here and hit paste, and it's going to cut and paste those. I'll need to click on 17 here and insert another row and type in the word drinks. Hit enter. I want drinks to look like food and candy, so I'm going to click on food, a format painter, and then go down here and click on drinks. Okay, I've got water around here somewhere. It's the bottom down here. Oh look, I still have hot dogs. Oh, and we've got Gatorade. So I've got Gatorade and water here. I'm going to select those two rows, right click, cut, select these two rows, hit enter or paste, and it looks like I've left out hot dogs in the food row. So obviously you know what I can do. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here between nachos and pickles. So I'm going to right click and insert, and I'm going to right click and cut and move my hot dogs into the available row. So as you can see now, I've separated my spreadsheet by different kinds of items. That's kind of cool. Okay, while I'm thinking about that, it's a good time to go ahead and save your spreadsheet. So you can go to File and Save As, and then save it to your folder on your desktop, your computer apps folder, under your today's date and your last name. I've got it saved, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel it and continue. So under the candy portion part right here, what we're doing is we are trying to determine what our profitability is and our markup percentage and our total profit per unit, things like that. So sold 193 Snickers bar. It's pretty popular, and it cost us 62 cents to buy each Snickers bar. That's per unit. That's why you see the number 1 there. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to turn this 62 cents into currency. So we're going to select down this column all of the numbers through the bottom of the drink items. And then right here you'll see a little $sign for currency. And you click on that, you can see that it changes it to currency, which includes the $sign there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and calculate the profit margin per unit. So for every 1 Snicker sold at 62 cents, our profit margin per unit. Okay, we also have a price per unit. Our Snickers is $1. We have a 1 there. We want to also change this column to currency. So in order to calculate our profit margin per Snicker bar sold, we always start off with an equal sign when we do formulas. Let Excel calculate it ourselves. or itself. So we're going to say equals the $1 that we sell the Snickers bar for minus, which is a dash, and then we're going to click on our cost per unit. And that's our formula. D4, as you can see, the column D, row 4, minus C4, column C, row 4. And we're going to hit enter. And you can see that it automatically formats it in currency, and we make 38 cents for each dollar or each Snicker bar we sell. We can do the same thing for Butterfinger. It's equals. Always starts off with an equals, and then we're going to do $1 minus, I'm going to click on 62 cents actually, and again we make 38 cents for each Butterfinger. And we do the same thing all the way down the row. I'm going to go ahead and do popcorn. Popcorn's pretty profitable. Equals $1 minus the 33 cents. Enter. And you'll need to calculate all the way down that column. Okay, now when we have the column calculated for our profit margin per unit, we want to know what the total profit is. So if we sell 193 Snicker bars and we make 38 cents per Snicker bar, we need to do some multiplication. Again, we start off our formulas with an equal sign, and we want to multiply how many Snicker bars we sold. So we're going to click on the 193, which is B4, and we're going to multiply. Multiply is an asterisk. On your keyboard, it's probably a capital 8. So we're going to put an asterisk in there for multiplication, and then we're going to click on our profit per Snicker bar sold, so we can determine how much money we made totally in Snicker bar sales. We hit enter, and we made $73.34. Total Snicker bar sales. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for Butterfinger. Probably get the same answer. Starts off with an equal sign. We're going to, not quite the same answer. We didn't sell as many Butterfingers. So 87, and then an asterisk, and then 38 cents per Butterfinger. Enter. And we made $33.06 on Butterfingers. And you'll need to do, for practice purposes, all the way down that column until I show you a shortcut.